Hi, this is Keith Davidson from Albertson Davidson. We're talking about intentional interference lawsuits. So California allows certain people to bring an intentional interference with an expected inheritance lawsuit. That's a mouthful. But really what we're talking about is a lawsuit against a wrongdoer, somebody who stepped in and did some bad act that prevents you from getting the inheritance you otherwise would have received. But what does it mean to interfere? So let's say that you've been cohabitating with somebody for 30 years and you always knew that you were going to be left the house that you lived in. But at the last minute, your partner's child comes in and somehow convinces your partner not to leave you the house. It goes to the child instead. That could be an interference with your expected inheritance. You thought you were going to get the house, you didn't. And so what is actionable interference? Because it could be that the child just came in and whined and complained to their parent, and the parent gave in and said, okay, fine, I'll give you the house, forget this other person that I've been living with for 30 years. That in and of itself may not be enough to bring a lawsuit for interference. But if the child stepped in and started doing things like coercion, duress, lies, which would be fraud, these sorts of bad acts, anything that is viewed by the law as being a bad act, that could be enough to substantiate an interference lawsuit. So this is where it's really important. If you believe your inheritance has been interfered with, you have to have a consultation with the lawyer, sit down, see what your rights are, and see what you need to do to get your rightful inheritance.
Albertson Davidson is here to help you fight for your inheritance. Check out aldavlaw.com for our complete library of helpful legal videos and articles from your favorite California trust and will litigation law firm, Albertson Davidson, LLP.